All right, morning, everybody. I'm Magistrate Clark. If you were in the room, you were here for 9:45 evictions. I believe we have two today. If your case is not the current one being called, I just ask you to please mute your microphone or try to remain silent so you don't risk interrupting somebody else's proceedings. Our first one up today is Roberto Sorgi versus Brian Del Nos. All right, I see you're there, Mr. Eminem. I believe your client's in here under a Roberto iPhone.
Yes.
Anybody?
Believe so. Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Anybody here for Brian Del Nos? All right, Mr. Sorgi, I'm going to have you raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm? Oh, looks like he bounced out. Let's get him back in here. Is he your only witness for today, Mr. Eminem?
He is.
Okay. All right. You there, Mr. Sorgi?
Yes, sir. How are you? Sorry about that.
That's all right. I'm going to have you raise your right hand for me, and if you can, oh, there you go. Okay. Looks like you're in here twice. All right.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
You're okay. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can proceed then, Mr. Eminem.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Sorgi. Are you the owner of the property located at 2890 Bailey Road, Unit 3, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, 44221?
Yes, sir.
And did you enter into a written lease agreement with Brian Del Nos for that property?
Yes, sir.
And did Mr. Del Nos become late in the payment of rent?
Yes,
As a result, did you serve a 3-day notice at the door?
I did.
What's attached to Plaintiff's Exhibit C, is that a true and accurate copy of the 3-day notice?
Sure. It is, yes.
And it's dated May 13th. Is that the day on which you would have served it?
Yes, sir.
And how did you serve it?
In person. I went to over there. I work in Hudson, drove to Cuyahoga Falls. There's two doors on the actual unit. So I taped one on the exterior door, and then there's a shared hallway with 4 other units. And I also taped one on that door as well. And
Very
took
good.
pictures, and then simultaneously within 15-20 minutes emailed copies over to you.
Thorough. And since that time, have you accepted any rent?
I have not.
And are you seeking restitution of the premises today?
Yes.
What
Okay.
months are currently outstanding, Mr. Sorgi?
Let me look at the rent roll real quick. So he is out May. He didn't pay anything in May. The last time he paid me rent was April the 2nd.
Okay.
And this is my 3rd time bringing him to you. The last first time I accepted rent, and I didn't realize I wasn't allowed to. He was catching up. The last time,
That was over a year ago, right?
yeah, exactly. And then last time, we put together a payment plan, and we got him back caught up. And then this time, there's just something going on with him. I don't know what it is. He's not responding to anything. And so I haven't received rent since the April 2nd.
Okay. When he paid you in April, did that bring him current through April?
Correct.
Okay, very good. So it's May and June right now.
Correct.
Very good. All right. Did anybody come in for Mr. Del Nos? All right. I will grant the writ. You guys are good to go.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. All right. That then brings us to Scott Tafini versus Alexander Tafini. I see Alexander is here. Is that you, Mr. Tafini, in our Zoom room?
It is.
All right. I'm going to have you two gentlemen raise your right hands for me. Do you each swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Very good. You guys can put your right hands down. Mr. Scott Tafini, you are the owner of 61 Cedar Woods Drive in the city of Cuyahoga Falls?
Yes, I am.
All right. Can I assume by looking at you and your last name, Alex is your son?
That's correct.
All right. And you're seeking to have Alex removed from the property?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Tell me why you're seeking to have Alex removed.
Well, he's been very hateful and disrespectful and violent over the recent weeks,
Okay.
months, and So yeah, it's been
So just kind of a family breakdown.
yeah, quite the challenge here. And, you know,
Okay.
it's, hate can't work here. It's just not working. Unfortunately, it's not working.
Okay. Is he, do you have any kind of formal rental agreement with him?
No,
Okay. Does he pay any kind of rent?
no.
All right. How long has he been there his entire life, or was he away and came back? How'd that work?
He's moved out a few times in the past.
Okay. How long has he been there in this stint, for lack of a better term?
At least a year, maybe year and a half, I would say.
Okay. Right. I'm going to show you. Let me take a look here at your complaint. All right. I'm going to put something up on the screen here. Did you have occasion to serve a 3-day notice on him?
Yes,
Is that a true and accurate copy of that 3-day notice?
yes.
And how did you serve it?
I put it on the foyer when inside the house on the foyer column.
Okay. All right. Any rent payment by him since then?
No rent was due.
Okay. Very good. All right. Alexander, anything that you want to tell me? Go right ahead.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. My father, Scott Tafini, here is straight up alleging straight false statements. He claims that I'm going to keep it short for you, of course, but he claims that I hate him. He said that many times. Me personally, I feel like he honestly he wants me to hate him. He needs me to hate him for this to be validated. The fact of the matter is, you could ask him here right now, unless he lies. He's telling me straight in my face, you're hateful. I've said many times, I do not hate you guys. I'm just very disappointed in the betrayal of your, firstborn son. He's evicted me. He's effectively evicted me for being disrespectful. It's a very broad, generalized term. Apparently that's legal in Ohio. You don't really have to have a reason as far as what I've read. He knows, very well that I have, I see psychiatrists, I take medications. He does not care about that. He knows I have nowhere else to go. He does not care. He said himself, I asked him, where am I supposed to go if this goes through, Dad? He said, I don't know. He doesn't care. And now he's alleged straight up. This is false. A lot of this is false. He's called the police on me probably at least 6 times in the last couple months. None of it works because I'm never doing anything illegal. But the last time it actually works. So now he is the sole reason I am here and not home. I have a GPS anklet on. It's giving me blisters. This is ridiculous. This is completely unfounded, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. Where are you? So you're not at the Cedar Hill now?
No, right now I'm technically homeless, but I'm temporarily a guest at my fiance's apartment. But I'm not allowed to live here. I'm not on the lease, so I technically don't live here. I'm homeless now.
That's not a long-term plan for you.
No, I have a couple days.
Okay. All right. Did you ever have any kind of formal rental agreement with him, Alex?
No, obviously, yes, he said I moved out a few times, but I basically lived there my entire life. I've attempted to move out. It always, it works for about 6 months or less, or maybe a year if I'm lucky. And then, it fails, and then I just have no other choice but to move back. This is probably the 4th time that he's threatened eviction, basically just because I personally am not following exactly what he wants. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, he said I'm very violent. I would like to get some examples of that because that's another false claim. I've done nothing to him violent. I haven't threatened him. I've never touched him. I'm not sure what he's talking about. This is pure lies. He's lying under oath.
All right. In any event, it's not whether or not that stuff's true is not particularly relevant to the eviction, Alexander, in that there's no formal rental agreement. All he has to do is serve you with a 3-day notice to get you out. He doesn't really need to state a basis for it. In that situation, like a non-payment of rent or that you've breached the lease, you're just kind of, the agreement is you're there as long as he says you can be there. And once he serves a 3-day notice, you're kind of
I understand that, Your Honor, but the fact of the matter is, you know, this is my family that I lived with. So obviously there was no sort of reasonable expectation to even form a rental agreement because I was under the impression I was welcome there as a family member.
All right, very good.
He just gets upset. You know, we have a standard argument, and then he tells you, you're homeless, you're not welcome here. And he's done it many, many times. It actually went through this time. He actually filed it this time.
All right. Anything else that you want to tell me, Mr. Tafini? Dad?
Not really. I mean, it's unfortunate circumstances, but you know, we can't continue to live like this in a household.
All right. I'm going to say the eviction can proceed. Alex, that doesn't mean you're going to get booted out today. Your dad has to file some paper recipe with the court to have the bailiff come out and post the notice, or post the original notice that gives you the move out date. Then you just need to be out by that move out date, or they can move your stuff out or lock your stuff in. It's usually like a week to 10 days out, depending on how quickly everything gets filed.
Okay, Your Honor, I just wanted to state, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to state, you know, for context, the situation. Like I said, I do have a GPS anklet. He got a temporary protection order against me, so I'm not actually even allowed to be there at all, even though that's my address. So
Okay.
I'm already got all my stuff, and I'm not even allowed back there already.
Okay, so you don't need to go back and get anything?
I do have some like coats and stuff, but I don't need to go back there. I mean, it could be dropped off at my location by my mom. She's already done that. I mean, me and my mom still talk.
Great. Okay, yeah, then that's your best bet. Is your protection order through us, or is it through the?
Yes, from Judge Coates, Your Honor.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't recognize it, so I figured it had to be through somebody else. All right, you guys are good to go for today. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.